Hi chaps. So if you're watching this later, I had problems recording my video this week, so I thought let's do it as a live video and then it'll be available pretty much as soon as I've finished. So it is currently 11 in the morning and I'm in my little room at the front of the house where I've done a lot of videoing before, and my husband's off work this week, so I thought I'd lock myself in this room here and do a little bit of work while he's, I'll just readjust the camera there we go. Okay, so yeah, in a different room, just locked myself away while I do a few things and he can get up to what he's been up to this week. So hi there. So this is my weekly video, but I'm doing it as a live video instead of recording it, and yeah, my husband's off this week, so that's why I've locked myself away in the front room here. So I shall read comments. If I see comments coming up, I'll try and keep up with comments, but it's not going to be a very long video, so I'm doing this live event instead of my usual pre-recorded video. And yeah, because my husband's off this week, so it's going to be a bit chaotic today, and so I've got a few things to show, so I'll show what I've been making. So it'll be a strange combination between my usual Friday video, and I'll have to remember where to look. Yeah, it's at the other end of my phone, so I'm using my phone to record this one. So yeah, right, so I've got 4 things on the go. I've got a new Doctor Who scarf, I've got a pair of socks for Edie, which I can't really show you that. I've got something I've bought as well to show you. So here's my Doctor Who scarf. It's on a stitch keeper at the moment, and there is a reason why I've transferred it onto a stitch keeper, and I'll show you why shortly. I've got a shawl on the go, which is a virus shawl. I said I wasn't going to do another virus shawl, but I have started another virus shawl. So hi Ian. Yeah, I'm just doing it as a live video instead of pre-recording it, because I did do a recording, but it kind of went wrong. It got corrupted or something. So I thought let's do it live. It'll be available pretty much immediately as soon as I finish doing this live stream, and then it'll be a lot easier. So yeah, so Doctor Who scarf's done. I'm just going to show what I've been up to this week. So I've done a few things, and I bought something which arrived this week from an Etsy shop. And can't show you Edie's socks, which are right behind my phone there. So I have started on her socks, and got a shawl, so the virus shawl started. Another one of those, wasn't supposed to. So hi Jean. Making a skirt on the sewing machine. I can't sew. I'm no good at sewing. Perhaps it's something I should look into. All right, here we go. Now I can work out how to call up the comments again. All right, so you got the notification. It's good to know that you get the notification. Yeah, so if it's kind of worked, that you can see that I am live. So right, you just have to be careful not to show you Edie's socks because she watches these videos. So right, so let's show you what arrived from an Etsy shop this week. This is a needle case, and I got this because if I'm doing knitting or crocheting at a medieval event, I thought knitting would be more medieval than crocheting, and so I've got this. So I'm going to try not to break the needles while I open this. Oh, there we go. Right, oh, that's good, Ian. Good to know. So here we go. Here's my wooden knitting needles. Knit Pro Symphony. I showed you these last week. So I'm doing my scarf. The reason why I took the scarf off is just for transport and to show you the needle case. I could probably get 2 or 3 needles in that. So I'm going to put a link, try and remember to put a link in the description box afterwards, where I got this case from. It actually came from Holland, this case. So, right, so let's show you the virus shawl, which I said I wasn't going to make any more virus shawls. I've got other patterns. Ian's shown me some a shawl that you've done, didn't you, recently? That wasn't a virus shawl, so I do have other patterns. Do I have other shawl patterns? But I actually bought this yarn to make, I had a virus shawl in mind when I bought the yarn, and I got it from Unravel. So this is another Easy Knits yarn, and I'm going to do the edge a little bit different. There's going to be a difference in the edge to this one. It's going to be a bit different. So I've got 2 hanks that I've caked up, and so I'm using a 3mm hook on this one, So it's still a larger hook than you would normally use. This is sock yarn, so it's still a bigger hook size than I would normally use. You know, obviously for socks. So there we go. Yeah. So then, is this going to be my last virus shawl? Yes. How many shawls have you done then? Yeah. So you've done a lot of shawls, Ian. Actually, anyone commenting in the video, feel free to comment afterwards when you see this go up later, because the chat comments won't stay when the live videos get saved and uploaded for other people to see later. So if you wanted to, you know, leave comments, you'd have to go back into it. And 30, you've done 30 shawls. Wow. Have they been a lot of virus shawls, or have you done lots of different? I know you have done different shawls. Have you done different types of shawls? I saw that nice one that you showed me the picture of the other day, yesterday, whenever it was. So I have done one or two other shawls, not many, I've got to say, mostly the virus shawls. Yeah, so, and I do have another pattern that I actually paid for, and I've got Erin's as well, the Down the Rabbit Hole shawl as well, which is really nice. So I like that one. So I do have other shawl patterns. So yes. Right, have I finished my coffee? So I've had a bit of a dry throat this morning. We've had nice sunny weather this week. Finished my coffee. I'll have to make another coffee shortly. We've had brilliant weather this week, which makes a nice change from last week, and really rainy last week. So I think it's the spirit of Manchester coming through. What do you think? Brilliant people up in Manchester. Great spirit shining through and helping the people up in Manchester. Hang on. Lots of different shawls, right? So I'm reading Ian's comments here. Oh my goodness. A virus shawl which promptly dissolved in the washing machine. Oh dear, that doesn't sound too good. What yarn did you use for that one? Or was it a problem with the washing machine? Or was it a problem with the yarn or something? That sounds interesting. Yes, I'm going to keep this video fairly short, I think. I've dug out lots of project bags. I've been sorting out some of my stuff, inspired by my husband who's been sorting out stuff, and I've been going through some of my stuff and got some project bags I forgot I had. Hello. You're learning to make shawls yourself, right? Okay, yes, they're kind of addictive, certainly the virus shawl. There's some addictive shawls, and it's odd for me because I suppose because I don't wear shawls. In fact, I don't wear a lot of the stuff I make. And I'm not really a hat person or a scarf person particularly. I have worn some of the cowls I've made, but most of the stuff I make are not for myself. Drops Fable sock yarn. So Ian's used the Fable sock yarn. Oops, sorry about the hand of the camera. Yeah. So Designs by Jean UK started a virus shawl last year, but stopped due to the lack of patience. As much as the crochet stitch looks amazing, you still want to try it. Yeah. Well, if what did you find was difficult about that pattern? I've heard a lot of people say they've had issues trying to work out the virus shawl, and I've got I've got a page where I've got the written pattern written out normally, as in a crochet pattern. And because a lot of people wanted it written. Some people are brilliant with charts, they can do charts no problem. Some people like videos, and so I've got the written, so I'll try and remember to put a link to the written pattern in the description box later. Yeah, so that might help, I don't know. I like the video tutorial that Girly Bunches has done, and so I think that's quite helpful. Yes, so I think I might move on now. This is just meant to be just a brief video, just show you a few things I've done today. So yeah, this will be my weekly roundup, just a bit different. Yes, the lighting's not brilliant because of the positioning. Yep. Hi Olivia. Olivia Jameson. Hello. So Hi, Jonas Blues and Jam. I still have problems replying to your comments. Have you? I don't know if you sorted out that problem. So, hi, I always read your comments when you leave them on my videos. So, yeah. So I think I might leave it here. Got some stuff to do, and I definitely need a coffee. I want to just show you this this mug. Actually, I've been using this morning. This is Midhants Railway watercress line. And they've got character, I don't know if they still do it, the character engines, Thomas the Tank Engine. And we used to take the kids down there when they were younger. And I think I was probably more into the trains than they were. They quite enjoyed it, but you know, I really like trains and things. So I've got almost as much of a mug collection as a yarn collection, believe it or not. So yeah, I missed your last comment, Jean. Here we go. Matching the holes, like mirror image on each side. Not getting them in the right place. So yeah, you're having issues trying to find the right place to put the stitches. I'll show you on this one. So, is it when you do all the chains across? So there's a row that's got mostly chains, and so I don't know if it's easy really to spot. So you do a single crochet. You see where there's a single crochet there. And then you don't go into that one, you don't go into that one, and you don't go into that one, but then you do a single crochet in that one. So I don't know if you can see where the stitches go there. 4 virus shawls. Yes, once you get into it, the first few rows obviously are different. So that middle bit, that middle section is different to then when you get further down. You really have to kind of get to about here, I think. To about that far before you actually see when you're working on it, see how it really works. When you turn your work, so this is where I am at the moment. I'm at the end of a row. When I'll chain up on this one, I'll chain up 3, then I'll turn it and then go back. When you go back the other way, you don't go into the top of the first stitch. You go into the next one. You just have to count. I count my stitches, especially when it gets to this size. I will actually count the groups of 10, make sure I've got 10 stitches in each of these clusters here, because if you get those stitches wrong, and then by the time you work further up, then you're going to be like out, and it's going to be difficult. Then when you get to the row where it's just chaining across, then it won't line up properly. Knitting, I found knitting very difficult. So Olivia's saying knitting is very difficult for her. I think if you're a crocheter, knitting can seem very difficult, and I have struggled a lot more with learning to knit. But maybe as you get older, maybe that's more difficult anyway. I don't know. I certainly struggled more with knitting, but it took me a while before I found my style for knitting. And I now knit more like I crochet with my yarn in my left hand. Yeah, so it looks like I'm crocheting when I knit. So yeah, I've got to leave it here. I've got a few things to do. Definitely want a cup of coffee. So thanks for joining me. It's been a bit early for, I don't know if you're all you're probably all in the UK, aren't you? So it's definitely too early for most of the people in America, so I don't suppose anyone's awake in America at the moment. Yeah, so that's why that's yeah, not too many people joining, but I want to upload this and get this up. Yes, this was a bit of a surprise video. I wasn't planning on doing a live video today, but yeah, yeah. So yeah, just thought I'd do it live, and then it'll be available. I'll fiddle with it a little bit first as well. So when the stream is finished, I'll just fiddle with it a little bit before it'll become available shortly afterwards. Yes, give the virus shawl another go. Yeah, and so I think it's worth it. The pattern is so nice. Just really like it. It looks really quite different in different yarns and different hook sizes and stuff. So anyway, bye everybody. See you all again soon. Have a great weekend and a great week. And let me know in the comments whether I'd still like your usual reports on the weather and what you've been up to, and sort of things you've been working on and that sort of thing. Bye Alicia. Bye everybody. Too many mistakes. Just a bit of practice and maybe it'll work out. Anyway, bye everybody.